This video is going to cover material within Cabinet Parts Pro's version 9. We are going to talk about how to change the material type and thickness for each cabinet type and each cabinet part. So to start off, just to see what we have and what we are starting with, I've got a 30 by 30, 12 inches deep, quantity of 2, adding it to the cabinet list, and going to click Calculate and Nest. This job takes a total of 2 sheets that is on 3/4 inch plywood. That's on the first sheet. The second sheet is also 3/4 inch plywood. So all of the cabinet parts currently are being produced out of 3/4 inch plywood. We could change that and make a change to the default settings across all new entered cabinets by going to Tools, then Settings, using the drop-down box to select what cabinet type we would like to have these changes applied to, selecting Material. This opens up a window to allow us to be able to specify what material thickness and material type. So it is typical to maybe have the backs to be 1/4 inch thick rather than 3/4. So once that change is made, clicking Save, then close the settings. Now that change did not affect or do anything to the cabinet that is already in the cabinet list. To make a change to cabinets that are already existing in the list, you would have to right click on that cabinet and select Change. So since I made that a default change for all future entered jobs, I'm going to go ahead and File, New, add that cabinet once more, and selecting Calculate and Nest. We will now see that it is spread across a total of 3 sheets. The first 2 sheets are 3/4 inch plywood. The last sheet is our 1/4 inch plywood that has our backs. We could also see the material name by clicking on the part, and on the Material tab we see the part specified name for, or the material name for that part. To make a change to a one-time change to a cabinet that is already in the list, we would right-click, change settings. We have the same settings window that opens as previously, other than we do not have a cabinet type to be able to select to, because that is, we are editing a cabinet type that is already entered in. So we could change the material for this cabinet type that is in that list, and we could go ahead and set the shelves to be 0.5 rather than 3/4, and clicking Save. We will close the settings, then Calculate and Nest. We now see that sheet number 1 is our 1/2 inch plywood. That is our shelves. Sheet number 2 is our 3/4 or 1/4 inch plywood for our backs. Then sheet number 3 is all of the 3/4 inch plywood. That is the short video on how to change the material type for each cabinet part or each cabinet type.